I'm Jamie Ennis, and I'm here with Mr. James Corbett at Greenville Community Christian Church. Mr. Corbett, can you tell me a little bit about the armies of the Bible?
Well, there's so many of them, but mainly we know about Israel and how they fought against their enemies and how God caused them to prevail. But the whole purpose behind that was that they would walk in their land that God had given them and that they would walk in righteousness and upright before God. And so as we look back over it, we see that it was often the judgment of God that came against various ones. But most importantly, nobody wanted war and should not want war, but at the same time, they fought for a righteous cause.
Can you go a little bit more into detail about what they stood for?
For an example, when Israel came out of Egypt and they had to cross over the River Jordan, they were supposed to go and possess the land that they were going into, but yet and still the inhabitants of the land was not willing to give them up, and so but they went into the land, but God blessed them and allowed them to overcome the enemies there. There were some people that stood against God and stood against the things of God, and God gave them victory over their enemies. But the most important thing was that as they sought God and as they pleased God, they were able to stand before their enemies. When their heart turned against God, they were not able to stand before their enemies.